So you can use Google Drawings to create all kinds of graphics and images and things that you can then save out of Google Drawings into actual picture formats. So I want to look at some of the options you've got for saving images here. When I'm working in Google Drawings, I'm going to go ahead and just insert one of these canned diagrams here. Hierarchy works today. 3 levels is fine. I'll go with this one. So I've got myself a little diagram here, and of course the checkerboard in the background is a transparent background. There's nothing really there. So I'm going to take this image and just kind of place it in the corner and adjust my canvas a little bit just to kind of size things the way I like. And now I'm ready to export this picture and use it in, say, Google Slides or a document or anything else really. So I come up to File, and I need to download it because right now, again, it's not a picture yet. It's just a Google Drawing file. So I could export it as PDF, but of course that's a document, not an actual image. So I would never be able to put that into Google Slides or an image or anything else, really. It's just a document at that point. So my image options are JPEG, PNG, or even the scalable vector graphics option. Now, if I went with this one, it's going to be useful for some companies that are using vector graphics software for printing on cups and t-shirts and posters and things because they scale very well. But for the other examples I gave, like documents and slides, this is not a recognized file format that's going to work. So really, you're looking at these two, JPEG and PNG. The major difference between these two, in practical terms, is the transparent background. So where I see this checkerboard pattern, and I know that that is not anything, it's not white or gray or anything, it's just transparent. If I go with the PNG image option, then that will remain transparent. If I go with a JPEG, then that background will default to white. So if I go ahead and click on that, it will download now on my computer here as a JPEG image, and I could go to, say, my Google Slides. Well, I'll make a new slide here real quick, and I'm actually just going to grab right off my system tray here, right at the bottom, just drag that right up and drop it on screen. And of course, like this on a white slide, not so bad. But if I had a colored slide, and I drag that same image up, now it doesn't look nearly as good, because that white background was imposed by the format that I chose. Instead, I'll just come back to my drawing, choose File, download as a PNG file. It's going to download again with the new format at the end there, a different file extension. And when, of course, I come here and I delete the old one and I drag up the new one, now with that transparent background, I can place this wherever I want, and it will allow that color to just shine right on through, and I can use this again in any other types of documents and things that I might want to use. So generally I tend to stick with the PNG format more often than the JPEG format, but both will work depending on, of course, what you plan to do with that image later.